Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Troy the Specologist, and welcome to Questing for Fun, Episode 6. So if you couldn't predict it by descending down your list of free quests, this episode is Goblin Diplomacy. So this quest is started just west of Edgeville, or actually pretty far west of Edgeville, but north of Falador, and right now I'm in Sears Village. But I'm gonna need to pick up some shit. So in my inventory I got rune skimmy in case I need to kill anything, air staff, and some runes for teleport, and some gold if I need anything. So as I was a free player many years ago, I'm gonna go Lumbridge first. Oh, thanks, mysterious stranger. What's inside the box? What number's on the star? It's a 9. Okay. Thanks for the sapphire, old man. I don't really need it though. Okay, so as I was saying, I was a free player ages ago, and I was decently familiar with the quests, just looking back at them now, and I remembered that I needed some goblin mails. So a few videos back you'll recall that I needed to commit goblin genocide to get a bronze spear, and in the process, you see, I picked up some goblin mails. I remembered that I needed 3 for this quest. If you've never done Goblin Diplomacy, it's a commentary by Jagex on how stupid politics can be. So I'm just trying to remember, there we go, it's in the back of Farmer Fred's house. So you're going to need to make some dyes to do this quest, and so first thing you need, oh, my camera's spinning uncontrollably. Hey, just so I know I'm not crazy, if you have a Mac or PC and for some reason the camera spins uncontrollably from time to time, can you post a comment down below telling me that that it does do that? I have to go this way. Shit. All right. So as I was saying, you need the 3 goblin males. You can just kill any level goblin forever, and you'll eventually get them. Then we're going to need a blue dye and an orange dye if you want to sit around World 1 or 2 or Zybez Price Market trying to look for one. You could do it that way, or you can make them yourself. So to do that, you need to get 2 onions and 3 red berries for the orange dye and 2 woad leaves for the blue dye. Now you may say, how does picking up these ingredients / finding these ingredients give me a dye? And I'll say, well, it doesn't, but that doesn't mean that you can't get the dye. Our nice friend Aggie, whatever her name is, in Remington, I believe, can make you dyes for very affordable price. It might be in Drainer, I don't remember. I'll be able to look it up though when I get there. Anyway, so why have I gone this way? Well, I got my onions and I need to get my red berries. So in order to do that, I'm going to have to go back past my favorite place in all of RuneScape, the Dark Wizard Circle, and grab my red berries. This time not to make a potion so that Romeo and Juliet can figure their shit out, but this time so that I can grab some dye. So what else has been going on? You may have seen that I haven't been online that much recently. It's because getting the big 5-5 for... Oh, here we go. 6 incoming. Whoosh! Ah, 1 death. 1 death, you can't hit me. 1 death is 99 death. Yeah, splash. Alright, so getting the big 5-5 in Magic was maybe 4,084 casts of Curse. And I have to tell you, that was just the furthest thing from fun. And I'm glad that I did it, and I'm glad... Oh, fuck me, these are cadaver berries. Where are the red berries? Oh, shit. There we go. So doing that was just an absolute... Oh god, it was death. It was actually just... It was horrible. And it just completely demotivated me from playing up until now. Alright, so I'm actually going to head this way so I don't have to go past the Wizard Circle, and I'm going to go back into Varrock, because I actually need to buy some water runes so I can teleport to Falador. Anyway, so I got the big 5-5 in Magic, and now I can do my own alchs. Sadly, the way prices are nowadays, I'll be making less of a profit alching my own new longbows than I would if I were selling them, and I am not really that close to 85 fletching, so it's going to be a little while before I can even out my own longbows. Anyway, what else has been up? So, I've been getting 60 range, and I'm really hoping I can get 60 range and 46 strength or whatever it will end up being by this weekend, so I can release my first PK video. But I've been getting 60 range because, as I've previously stated, I messed up my combat. Not as in I got stats I shouldn't, but I calculated what my combat would be based off of wrong. Look at all the pure essence spots. I don't even know how they do it. Alright, so we're just going to buy some overpriced water, and so I'm just going to take 10 of them. It's more than enough. Alright, so you got your onions in Lumbridge behind Mr. Fred the Farmer's house, and then you get your red berries in Varrock. And we're going to still have to pay Aggie a visit. But for now, we're going to go to Falador, and we can talk to Wiley the Farmer, something like that. Wilson the Farmer, something with a W. There he is. No, that's a gardener. Anyway, so we're going to talk to this dude, the farmer dude, wherever he is. And he can actually sell us some berries. That's a leprechaun. Leprechauns do exist, I guess, if only in RuneScape. Hey, you know who would be happy to hear that leprechauns exist? So Rect would, because recently his favorite word has been leprechaun, and I don't really understand why. Anyway, so we find Weiss in the gardener, and you tell him you need some woad leaves, and if you tell him 20 coins, he'll say, "Wow, that's more than fair, you're so generous, let me give you 2. So there you go. So now we have our woad leaves, and we have our onions, and we have our red berries. And now we're going to have to go to that wicked witch, wherever she is, and have her make some dyes for us. So if you'll give me a moment, I'm not going to make you sit with the travel time. So I'll see you when I'm making the dyes. So as you can tell by the not so foreboding stone wall that I just crossed, our friend Aggie is actually, Aggie, I'm retarded, I can't pronounce things, is in Draenor Village. She is in one of these western houses. I think it's this one. Let's see if I can click through the wall. Yep, there she is. So we're just gonna hustle over there. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Alright. So you may say, how are we gonna get these dyes now? So you're actually gonna make 3 dyes. You're gonna make blue, red, and yellow, and then if you paid attention in preschool / kindergarten, whichever, you'll know that if you mix red and yellow, you get orange. Orange, whatever. Alright, so can you make dyes for me, please? So you're just gonna make all 3 of her dyes, and she gives you some blue. Oh, she disappeared. Alright, no, she's just inside of me. Wow, that sounds wrong. Okay. Then you're gonna do yellow dye. Don't worry about making a mistake, it'll only waste your time. Shit, what did I do? Yellow dye. Yeah, okay. So, as I said, don't worry about making a mistake, because you only have the ingredients don't overlap, basically. Okay, and make sure you don't use your dyes on the goblin males until you have finished making the dyes. Alright, so now that we have all our shit, we can start walking back towards the goblin village, which you haven't even seen yet, because, alright, I'm lazy, so I'm gonna teleport back to Falador now. Free magic experience, just kidding, training magic costs a bill. Alright, so now what we can do is we can use our yellow and red dyes together, and you'll get orange dye. And then you can use your orange dye on one goblin male and get an orange goblin male, and then use your blue dye on another and get a blue goblin male. And you'll say, "Hey, what about that 3rd goblin male?" And I'll say, "Hey, guess what? You don't need to do anything with it, because goblins, whether Jagex is just continuing to enforce that goblins are stupid, or if they're trying to make political commentary like I think, well, you'll see. The conclusion that the goblins reach is quite comical, or at least it is if you're a child, and I'm pretty sure there's a small child in all of us still playing this game, even if you only PK. So, voila, here we are. We are in the Goblin Village, and I have to say, I really wish this Goblin Village was larger and it was somewhere different, because it's pretty cool. except the fact that they're all level 5. I don't know. I always like the goblins in this game. Alright, so you're going to come in here and you're going to talk to either one of the generals, I believe. And they're going to say green, red's the best, etc. And you just go through the chat. I don't really know if there's a correct option. So you can start talking to them, and you can tell them that you have some orange armor, and they'll have this idiot try it on, and then they'll find themselves disappointed, I believe. You do the same for the blue armor. Nope, clashes, okay. So they ask you for blue armor, you talk to them again, and you tell them that you have the blue armor, if they ever let you. Okay, you go through the same cutscene now. And then they're like, give us brown armor. So you say, if you haven't done this before, you'll be like, I don't have brown dye. But then you'll realize that the normal color is in fact brown. So you give them the brown armor, which is the original, and Grubfoot, the mindless goblin, who's mindless even for a goblin, puts on the normal mail, and they're like, wow, this is great. And then that's the entire quest. You get a whopping 5 quest points, 200 crafting experience, and a gold bar, and that's a big deal for me because I just reached level 3 crafting. Hooray! And why is the polish buttons important? Well, you'll see when I do Death to the Dorgician. So that was Goblin Diplomacy. I hope that you guys didn't mind that I collected all the shit before actually doing the quest. Any other updates that I had? Well, 5 levels away from that range requirement, and that's about it. So I'm looking forward to being able to PK. That's what's on my mind right now. So anyway, as usual, if you like the content, please leave a like and tell me why. If you dislike the content, please leave a dislike, but tell me why. Either way, if you want to see more content, whether it's more of the same or a variety, or rather new content, subscribe. I reached 450 subscribers, and that's a tremendous feeling. I feel great. You know, that's like my whole high school graduating class is watching my RS content. So yeah, just let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys real soon. Bye bye.